Today we have one of the most incredible players and upcoming super paddle stars here in the United States, Mariano Cabrera.
Welcome to Padel Smash Academy.
And we are all things paddle.
All right, Mariano, when did you start playing paddle? And was paddle, the first racket sport you
No,
played?
I come from tennis. I played tennis before. I competed in professional tournaments, and then like a 1 year and a half, I started playing paddle with the guys, with my friend from here. They introduced me in the sport. I knew from Argentina, but I never played like a seriously like now. So now I think we are competing and trying to be on the top of USA. And also I'm trying to start playing professional tournaments around the world.
So now, did you start playing tennis in Argentina?
Yeah, I start playing there, and then I travel for a little bit to play in different countries, and then I come here to play for college. I play like 2 years in college, and then I stop playing.
So now in Argentina, when you were playing tennis, did you see paddle? And how did you see paddle? Did you see it just as like a game at that point? Did you not take it serious? You were more into tennis? Was there more opportunities in tennis when coming to the university or coming to here to the US?
I think I always played tennis, but I had my father that he was playing paddle, so he introduced me in the sport. But I never played like seriously because we saw in tennis more opportunities that at the end was a more difficult sport for everybody. So I see the opportunity here to start playing tennis with my friends. They introduced me, so we start little by little, and then now we are in a good point to.
So
to
at what
keep
point?
growing.
At what point did you decide? I'm not gonna play tennis. I'm gonna now play paddle. Or did you play paddle in Argentina ever, or was here the first time that you played paddle?
Well, I think I play with my friends. Of course, I play in Argentina, but I never play like seriously, like competing and practicing.
Right. So
Like
you
now.
did that here, right?
Yeah.
And so when did you transition from tennis to paddle when you were here in the US?
What was the turning point? What was it? So one day I want to play paddle. Somebody asked you to go and play paddle? How
No,
was it?
we start playing for fun, and then we see the opportunity to start competing on the tournament here with the calendars and everything. So of course the first tournament we did bad because we are still
Playing tennis
on the
tennis
paddle
court.
in the paddle court, and then we were playing, practicing, trying to fix the mistakes that we were doing. And then I think was a good key to start competing in the top of US.
Who's your friend?
I started playing with Nico Civilier.
Oh, okay. So another professional paddle player.
He's playing too, and also with Juan Escardino. He's another guy.
Okay.
So how long ago was that?
I have like a 1 year and a half that I start for my first time seriously, and then I didn't stop. So now at this point I'm trying to practice every day, to do everything like a professional, because that's what we want.
All right.
now.
So what ranking are you right now?
I think right now I'm 5 or 6 in US because I wasn't playing too many tournaments. And then nothing. I just come back last weekend in Los Angeles.
How did you do that was a tactical tournament, right?
Yeah, we lost semifinals against Peter and Jacobo Blanco.
Okay, you play with Nico.
I play with Nico. We lost semifinals against Peter Alonso and Jacobo Blanco.
So let's talk about that whole experience. Number one, you guys got drafted by the Toronto Polar Bears, right?
Yeah.
And how was that experience? What was the experience, and what did you have to do to get drafted?
Well, we apply in a form that the league present to everybody, like a lot of opportunity from the guys from everywhere. And then I did it like my form. I present everything, my papers, and in the draft they called me to play for the team.
Wow. Now, did you have to submit like videos?
Yeah, I submitted videos, my experience. I didn't have too many experience because I started playing like a 1 year and a half. So I'm so appreciated for the opportunity that they called me to play for them.
Wow, that's great. So how does
Yeah.
that tournament work? Was that just one tournament? Is it a league? I know it's very new,
Yeah.
and people I think want to know how that really works.
Is the format is 7 teams. Like every team has like a franchise with owners and everything, and I think is 6 players per team.
Okay.
Is 3 guys and 3 girls or something like that, and the format is you play against everybody, against every team, and is one. The first point is girls, second point men's. If the I don't know.
If they're tied,
Yeah, if they are tied, you have to play the third point. That is gonna be one guy with a
so
girl.
it's a mixed doubles.
It's a mixed double.
So first it's men's doubles. I mean men's, women's.
Yeah.
And if only if you're tied.
First start playing the girls.
Okay.
And then that's the first point.
Okay, and then
Guys.
okay.
And then it depends if
If they're tied 1-1,
they
they play.
tied, they have to
Okay.
play the third one mix double.
And so you mentioned that everybody needs to play everybody. So you play what?
Yeah.
7. So that means that there were like 7-8 teams. So you played
Yeah.
7 matches.
No, we play 6. We are 7 counting me. So counting my team.
Okay, but how many teams total? 7.
It's 7. Yeah.
7. So
So I gotta
you don't
play-
play everyone in the same weekend.
No, you play against different teams, and
Okay.
then we don't have to play in the last weekend because
You get a bye.
I gotta buy.
So who did you play this past weekend?
This past weekend we play against Miami Padel Club. They have a very good team. They bring Marta Marrero, ex number
1 in the
one
world.
in the
Yeah.
world, and also they have Ruben Rivera, that is a professional padel player from Spain. And then the second match we lost again.
So you lost against Miami.
Yeah, we lost against him.
2-0 or 2-1?
No, the series was 2-0 for them.
Okay,
It
so
was-
you don't play the third point if you
no,
lose.
because we lost on the men's and the girls already.
Okay.
Yeah, they lost, and then we lost the second match against San Diego.
Okay.
San Diego had also a very good player from.
Who?
They have Matias Almada from Argentina. He's a guy that is living in Mexico, and then they have Jacobo Blanco. He's a professional padel player from Spain. And then
So you only play San Diego.
we play Miami and San Diego,
And that's it.
And that's it for this weekend. We have to come back on next weekend.
And let me ask you something very important. So for the names that you're telling me, your team is the only one who doesn't have professional level
Yeah,
players, meaning professional that play worldwide. So did you see that big of a difference when you play these players?
No, I think we are seeing a big difference against the other teams because they bring players around over the world. They have a lot of experience competing in World Padel Tour and A1 Padel. But I think the owners of my team, they saw the opportunity to create a new projects.
Long-term projects.
Yeah, long-term project with the players.
Do you think that was a disadvantage for you guys? And
Well,
number two,
I-
why do you think they didn't do that? Does it cost extra to acquire somebody else at that higher level internationally?
Yeah, I think because on the first draft, when everybody had to draft the player from USA, they saw that we can compete against them. But the problem was with the league changed the rules and they had the opportunity to bring to international players.
Also, they actually changed the ruls during.
Well, I don't know. I think it was before.
Okay.
But yeah.
So who won the first pick draft? How did they determine that?
I think they did like a draw, yeah, and then
you pick numbers and then
you pick numbers
Right.
and you have the
So now you mentioned something very interesting. So how much better? In what sense they were much better? Because you guys are incredible paddle players.
Yeah. I think the difference was on the experience and also the practice that they guys have competing in a big tournament. for us was the first professional tournament. So I think we need a more experience to compete against them at that level.
So you're saying you were sort of like nervous or
Not nervous, but they have another like a different
mentality,
thing.
right?
Yeah,
they're
different
doing this all the
mentality.
time.
Yeah.
The pressure's there. They have no
Different
problem.
skills that they can
But
solve.
did you see actually from the skill point of view, do you see a big difference?
No, no big difference such a level, but we see a big difference on the mentality, on how to close games, how to come back from down on the games. I think that's the point.
Was it a good learning experience?
Yeah, I think we are learning the experience because it's the first professional tournament for us, and then from here to the future, we're gonna have the experience to compete.
So how does the PPL work? You guys, there's 7 franchises, and there's a draws, right? And then how many people are in your team?
We have I think 4 guys and 4 girls.
Okay, and there's different levels, or
well, I think so, but I don't know what was the mentality for the owners to draft them. I think they saw something important in them. So
and how do they choose who plays with who?
They choose the
you have a captain on the team?
Yeah, we have a captain.
Who's the captain?
It's Nico Quetzo.
Okay.
And then we have the GM of the team, the Toronto Polar Bears, that is from Canada. So he come and then we practice, we play against us, and they decide who is better.
Each franchise couldn't bring their own players. They still have to go through the drafts, right?
Yeah, of course.
So it was a fair draft, right? All the people were there and they got to choose,
I think, I don't know too much about the league, but what I understood is that you can pick the guys from the draft that they are from here, but the international guys you can pick up without the draft.
Without the draft.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow. Do you see that? Do you feel that's fair or not? Because if I want to win and I have a bigger budget, I could just go and fly people out and I'm gonna win.
Yeah, that's true. But also that's a good point because they have like a minimum budget to bring players.
Okay, so you're limited.
So you have a cap.
Yeah.
Do you know what the cap is?
No, I don't know. I don't even know because I don't know too much about the rules. Just know about.
Okay. And when did you see these Sebanerones and all these guys?
Yeah.
Do you actually see? Is there a difference or not?
Well, of course, because he was number 1 in the world, so he has too much experience. He has too much paddle. I think he can solve the balls different to us. He has different mentality, too much experience.
So the experience is more valuable than the youth and the physical.
Yeah, of course. We see a lot. Yeah.
So tell me the life of a professional player. This being your first professional paddle league.
Yeah.
So you had to play certain days, so you got there a day before, 2 days before. So tell us the whole process from start to end.
Yeah, each team they have different rules. For example, some teams they went 2 days in advance. Another teams 1 day in advance.
How about you guys?
Yeah, we were like a 1 day in advance. We went to the hotel. The first day we had the pictures with the team, and then the interviews. That one the first day, and also we had like a dinner with everybody, and then on the second day we already start playing. So
okay, but my question is this: I think it's very important as a professional tennis player, paddle player, to get the feel of the court.
Yeah, of course.
The balls.
Of course.
So did you have time to?
On the first day that we practiced for a little bit, trying to know the courts and bounces and everything, because it's different, And also a good point is the court was new, so we tried the court.
So you have to get used to it.
Yeah, and then the second day we had to play the first match, open in the PPL. So we start 10 a.m. was with the girls, the first match. So we were like 9 or something like that to warm up with the team and get better for the matches. And then...
Who were the girls?
The girls, the first match was...
No, the names.
Oh, Daniela Ruiz. and Andrea Samson
They're from where?
from Miami.
Oh, both from Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
good
my team
players.
is from Miami.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
and the team or the PPL, do they provide meals? They provide
Yeah,
hotel
yeah,
accommodations?
They pay for everything to us.
Okay, so that's the next question, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
How much do you get paid? How much do the players get paid? And do they cover housing and
Yeah.
transportation and food? And is it worth your while to do it? Of course.
Yeah, no. Of course, they pay for the food. They pay for the hotel. They pay for everything.
Transportation for you to get there?
Yeah, we
Wow.
have and also the transportation, and the league has a rule that they have to pay. I don't know if every team, but we are getting paid for 1,250 if we win the match, and 1,000 if we lose the match. It's not
That's
a big
great.
difference, but it's
So
a
how,
good
how,
money
many,
for
how many games did you play?
It depends what decide the team, if they want you to play every match, if you play.
So
you
It's
usually
pretty
play-
much the
This
money
past
is pretty
weekend,
much.
how many games did you play this past weekend? Two.
I had to play 2 in my own,
Right.
Okay.
and then
So how many meets are there? I mean, this is the first, one that was in Tampa, right?
yeah.
How many more times you guys have to meet? And is it always going to be in Tampa? Is it going to be in different
Yeah,
places?
it's gonna be everything in Tampa, the big event. So we are going this weekend and also next weekend. But in the last weekend we got a bye, so we don't have to play.
Okay.
There are gonna be some of the teams that they have to play, and then from there, it's gonna qualify the 4 teams that have to play the semifinals.
Okay, so everybody plays everybody, then you get 4 teams and then semifinals,
Yeah.
finals, and all that.
Yeah,
Good. And they're always in the same, the semifinals and finals are in the same club.
yeah, everything is in the same place.
Okay.
Everybody has.
And
to
how
play.
often are they going to have this? Once a year?
I think so. It's gonna be the first year. I think the next year they're gonna have more teams. It's a good announcement now. Daddy Yankee, they have the franchise from
Orlando, right? Yeah, I saw that. That was great.
So I think they're gonna have.
So the more franchises they have, the
Yeah.
longer that league's going to be, right?
It's gonna
so it's
be-
going to be great for you, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be good for us, and I think on the next year, every team gonna have his own club to go and compete.
Right.
So it's gonna be. A
So
good
let me ask you a
experience.
question. Do you think this is get big enough where you can make a living out of it? And number 2, can a paddle player here, let's say top 10 paddle player, make a living playing paddle, and not just in this tournament and other tournaments that
Yeah.
are coming forward,
Yeah,
between prizes and also sponsorships?
yeah, that's a good. It's gonna be a good point for the paddle to keep growing
Of course, because it's going to get
The
the youth to
level.
want to
yeah.
play it, because there's a reward to it, not just by having fun and enjoying
of
it.
course.
You can actually provide a living doing it.
Getting paid,
And
yeah.
I think that's the goal, right?
That's a good experience, because I started playing last year, but last year we didn't have any tournament per money. So I think now the paddle in US is growing so fast, and then they start putting money on tournament. Is good for us because we have more opportunities. We are more motivated,
Yeah, of course.
So yeah.
And the level gets higher and higher because everybody's
Get higher
competing.
because- yeah.
So what do you think about these other players, like the professionals coming in? Does that just create higher standards and pushes you more to be better?
Yeah, I think it's good idea that they come here to compete against us, because it's a good time to have the I don't know how can I say it, but we can have the opportunity to compete against them, and then we grow in like a players, we grow in also the level that we have, and then it's just the beginning,
Okay, so
We
let's
can-
talk about sponsors. Are you
Yeah.
sponsored right now at this point?
Yeah, right now I have my sponsorship with Sioux.
I saw
Yeah.
that. I saw that. Congratulations.
Thank you
so
so much.
are they a big part of your when it comes to paddle player of revenue, or
Yeah.
what do they provide, and what can you expect from a sponsor?
Yeah, well, it's a good thing, because they are helping me to travel. They are paying for some of my things in tournaments. They are giving me the clothing to play, the equipment, the rackets. They are helping me a lot. And also I have a sponsorship with Padel NBA.
Oh, okay,
That
great.
is another company.
Which belongs to the same
360
group.
Padel
Yeah,
group, right?
yeah, it's a Padel group, and also with Padel Nuestro, that is the number one
Retailer, yeah.
retailer in
So,
the world.
so really sponsored by Paddle 360 Group, right?
Yeah.
But it's great because they own those
It's
three
great,
things.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
So now for what you're saying is they give you not only equipment and clothing, but also they paying you.
Yeah, they are
so
helping
you're
me.
making money too.
Yeah,
That's
helping me.
excellent. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
That's good.
Yeah, I think they are supporting me a lot because they are trusting on me. It's my first year to compete
And
in
it's it a yearly contract, a tournament contract? What is the agreement?
We did like a 3 years contract. So every time that I'm getting better, competing and going to tournaments around the world, they're gonna be supporting me with more things. So that's what I'm
great.
saying. This is the beginning, and little by little, I'm growing like a player. They're gonna be supporting more.
So in the last, let's say 3 years or even 2 years, have you seen a big change when it comes to, now getting paid, prizes, sponsorships, increasing? Have you seen in which tournaments are the best tournaments, for that?
Yeah. Well, now is a new company that the name is Red Padel. They are bringing a big tournament with money. That the tournaments are helping so much to us because we can make money. They are making here in US, so we can travel, we can compete, we can play. But also my idea is, I think on June or July, I'm traveling to Europe. I'm gonna be there in Gustavo Prato Academy.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Coach of Coelho and Tapia.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm gonna be
Good.
there preparing, trying to learn more about paddle.
How did you get invited there?
I have a friend that is competing is the tournaments in A1 paddle. Yeah, Agustin Torre. So he's gonna introduce me with them, so I can go there. And
I hope you
practice on
come back.
Yeah.
Right, because there could be opportunities there for you
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, so I think it's gonna be good for me because I don't have too much time playing paddle, so I'm gonna learn things that I'm not understanding now. My level of paddle is gonna increase, so I'm happy for that, and also to have the opportunity.
So what's the future for Mariano? What are your goals? Your ultimate goals?
Yeah, my goals is go to Spain to practice, to get involved with the best players in the world, and then I'm gonna sit with them, talk about the goals that we have with the academy. I think my idea is to start playing some A1 paddle tournaments.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, maybe I don't know if some qualify for World Paddle Tour. It's gonna be more difficult, but I think if I go there and prepare myself, I think it's gonna be a good experience.
That's great.
Excellent.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Guys, if you haven't already, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications.
And remember, it's free $99. It doesn't cost you anything to hit that subscribe button.
Thanks for tuning in to Padel Smash Academy. We hope you'll find our videos informative, helpful in improving your game and learning all things paddle.
So until next time, keep improving your game. And remember, learn, play, and share.